Good evening, everyone, students and parents. This is Mr. LeSage with the week wrap-up, recap, start our new week video. Some of you are probably wondering where I've been. I want to apologize. The video I made 2 weeks ago, for some reason it didn't link or the email didn't send. I'm not sure which. I'm going back to try to figure that out, but it didn't get sent out, and I apologize for that. But since I've seen you last, since I've talked to you last, here's what's been going on in my life. I've had kind of a crazy week and a half or 2 weeks. Went to see another football game that my daughter participates in the marching band, which requires some air travel to get to see her. Since then, also was involved in some math curriculum work that is being done by the county. I'm part of a team that is reviewing our present math curriculum and working on standards-based grading and getting that all set for the coming years. And finally, we had some plans that a fellow by the name of Michael, Hurricane Michael, put a little dent in. So it's been kind of an eventful couple of weeks for me. I hope it's not been real eventful for you. In the past 2 weeks, I did make a number more school visits. Got around to see a lot of you. The grades were input for report cards, and I'm not sure at each school when those report cards come out, but your grade is a very fluid thing. I want you to realize, first of all, you could see a grade on your report card that's several points different than what is showing up right now if you go into Edgenuity. So just know that the grade that's on your report card reflects where you were the day that I input them. Because you're taking a middle school course, the important grade is the one that you get at the end of the course. That's the one that goes on your transcript for middle school. So the grades in between are called interim progress report grades. It's only the final semester grade, the final grade for each course, that is the one that counts in the long run. Also, I've seen a number of students that got behind. Some of you have caught back up, and I'm thrilled with that. I'm really proud that you were able to put in the extra time you needed to get caught back up. But please make sure you're spending enough time. When I see students that are behind and I go back and look at their activity log, what I see are students who are not putting in an hour a day on average. I'm seeing things like, well, for the whole week, there might have been 45 minutes or an hour. So make sure you're getting an hour a day, 5 hours a week. You should be in good shape. If you're behind, try doing an extra 20 or 30 minutes a couple of days each week. So when you get home, maybe get on your computer at home and get into the system and do a little bit of extra work. This week we're going to have 2 help sessions. The first one will be Wednesday evening, 5 to 6, Thursday from 6 to 7, and in an email in just a little bit I'll send out the links for those meetings. But I hope to see you there. I know there are a couple of students that I've heard from that are having questions about the work that they're doing right now. I hope that you'll be able to get on and we can go through that. And finally, the travel schedule for this week is really up in the air. I'm just collecting information from the schools. All the elementary schools are in the midst of Iowa test of basic skills, having their students take that test. Some are taking it this week. Some are taking it next week. In some cases, it's 5th graders taking it 1 week, 3rd graders another week. I have to unravel all of that to see which schools I can go to and not interfere with that testing schedule. I don't go to buildings when an important test like that is going on. I don't want to be a distraction to the students or to the school. So I'll be working around testing schedules. So just know that in the next 2 weeks, my trips are going to be few because I have to avoid schools that are testing students that I would want to talk to. So I'll get to some, and then after the 2 weeks of testing, I'll be doing the big blitz where I'm visiting 4, 5, 6 schools a day. So look for that. That's it for me tonight. be sure, and if you're not caught up, try to get caught up as soon as you can. Students, make sure you're writing down the problems when you're working out problems on your quizzes and tests. Make sure you're taking notes. That's the most important 2 things you can do to be successful. The third most important thing is spending enough time. So if you'll do those 3 things, I think you'll be very successful. In fact, we've already had a few students that have zipped through and are either finishing or very close to finishing a course already ahead of schedule. So congratulations to them. Good luck to all of you this week. Have a great week, and I'll see a few of you at school, but not as many as the last few weeks. Take care.